Welcome back to the Pet Zone podcast with Victoria, Christine, Kim, and Laura. Fueled by clippers, caffeine, and the kind of humor HR would not approve of. Now let's jump back into the conversation.
Laura didn't get to hear our first sponsor. Would you like to hear our first sponsor read?
Oh my God, yes! Laura, you're going to love it.
All right. Has a social media group moderator hurt your feelings? Do you feel your freedom of unfiltered asshole expression has been unfairly curtailed? Has a moderator gone on a power trip enforcing rules on a website where you believe you should be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want? Did they stop responding to your numerous, lengthy, passionate messages explaining why they're wrong and you're right? We at Moderator Watchdogs can help. We'll help you spam their DMs, organize your screenshots into a very compelling sideshow, and most importantly, tell you you're absolutely right, because accountability is overrated. Contact Moderator Watchdogs today. Moderator Watchdogs is not responsible for permanent bans, temporary bans, shadow bans, removal of commenting privileges, being screenshotted and laughed at in private moderator chats, or sudden loss of group access. Moderator Watchdogs does not provide legal advice, emotional regulation, or self-awareness. Services cannot guarantee reinstatement, justice, fairness, or that you will win, but we can guarantee validation. Use of services may result in immediate group removal.
I love it.
Voila.
I love it. Do you want to hear some of
accurate.
mine? I know I've sent you some of mine, but I have some other ones.
Yes.
All right. New Drain Hair Gel. This episode is brought to you by New Drain Hair Gel. It's not just hair gel. It's industrial strength confidence. Whether you're headbanging, air guitaring, or just aggressively nodding in agreement, New Drain holds your hair in place like it owes you money. New Drain, when gravity is optional.
That's love it.
All right.
So
all
we're
right.
going to each have to do one?
I got one for you. I mean, I got another
The
one.
more the merrier,
Laura's
because
here
here's
for.
the thing. That's what the shtick I've been doing is I've just been creating all these horrible sponsors. Like, hey, do you want to ruin your business by being affiliated with us? We promise that we will bring up problems in board meetings that'll have HR shaking in its tits. Like shit like that.
Here's one for you.
I stripped the red out of my hair. I am now
Strip the red out.
I am the blonde fox coming back.
Here's another one. Are you currently experiencing the winter storm of 2026? Is your power out, your phone at 7%, and your dignity's gone? Have you layered every item of clothing you own and still feel personally attacked by the weather? We see you. And by see you, we mean we're warm and judging from afar. This episode is sponsored by Thoughts and Prayers from Southern California, providing absolutely nothing except vibes since 2026. Stay strong, or don't. Either way, spring's a rumor. Meanwhile, in Southern California, as much of the country battles the winter storm of 2026, we're facing our own crisis. Choosing between shorts and slightly shorter shorts. Temperatures in the low 80s, the sun is out, and someone just said it's actually kind of chilly today, unironically. This episode is sponsored by Thoughts and Prayers from Southern California, where we send thoughts, prayers, and beach photos to our freezing friends. Stay warm out there. We'll be over here applying sunscreen. And another disclaimer. Winter storm of 2026 may cause loss of power, internet, patience, and faith in infrastructure. Sponsor is not responsible for frozen pipes, canceled flights, or realizing California has it easy.
Oh my
Amazing.
God.
Today. All right. So next one, sniff activated shampoo. This episode is sponsored by
Did you say
Parts.
sniff acted?
Yes. Sniff. This episode is sponsored in part by Sniff Activated Shampoo. It only works when your dog smells bad enough. It doesn't lather. That's on you. Sniff Activated Shampoo. The nose knows.
Oh my
God. These are too much fun.
Okay. Bark Calibrated Clippers. Brought to you by Bark Calibrated Clippers. They cut faster the louder your dog yells. Silent dog, no power. Bark Calibrated Clippers. Science. Problem.
All right. Is your dog biting the dryer, your client watching through the window, and your GPS rerouting you again? Have you hit the exact spot where cell service disappears, but somehow the client's Ring camera works perfectly? We at Mobile Groomer Zone Survival Hotline can't fix any of that, but we can tell you it's not your fault. Whether you're dealing with dogs who never do this, a client who's actually very picky, a traffic that turns a 10-minute drive into a life reflection, you're doing great. Probably. Call Mobile Groomer Zone Survival Hotline. Operators are currently stuck in traffic.
Fucking love it.
And that was your reality earlier.
We were literally stuck in traffic. I was like, what? I thought everyone was just going to the beach today because it's in the 80s. But no, it was an accident and then I think construction. They had the toll roads closed. That was the
No.
91 freeway. Who am I kidding?
Oh, love the 91 for spread under control.
They closed the fucking toll roads like assholes.
Nobody wanted.
I have no. Granted, I know that I am the groomer on the other coast, but we have been in single digit and below zero temps for over 10 days. It's been special. It's been special. The snow was the snow. I do have to say, I've lived in the Northeast a long fucking time, a very long time. So, I obviously where I live in the city is where I live in the city. Where I live in the sticks, it's the sticks, but 10 minutes away from civilization. Somebody will take care of our driveway, but like they're not in a rush about it. So we do have our own plow. The snow got so high that we could no longer plow it, and we had to hand widen our road, which was a mile long, in order for heavy machinery to be able to come in from the forest to then push the remaining amount of snow. I have never said I'm moving to fucking Florida so many times while outside for 9 hours doing this. I got over it. I feel better. I got my senses back. We already been there, did that. We don't need to do that again. But yeah, we ended up selling our Kawasaki and getting a new plow, which very, very excited about. But yeah, it
Can
was
you
no
guys hear
joke.
me?
It was absolutely no joke. I had in 11 years of mobile, 5 vans, 11 years. I've never had a water tank and hot water heater erupt.
Oh,
Yeah, no, literally, even I vans were parked outside. Everything was winterized, heated, the whole nine. No one was out of propane. There's no problems. Monday, I had one of my employees say, "Hey, listen, the DEF system's being bitchy. It's going to be slow. We're closed on Tuesday. Bring it into Ford so they could do a manual regen and rip the fucking unit out if it has to." I was like, "Do me a favor, just in case they leave it outside. Bleed the system, empty all the water." So he emptied all the water. So at that point, there was no water. They were done the very next day. He went to go pick it up and he's like, "Hey, do you want me to ask Ford if I can fill it up with water?" Thank God he did it there. Water explodes everywhere because there's nothing there anymore because the entire it must have froze before, or maybe the shock of temperature difference, and it just
oh,
so yeah, that's a lot of money. So we don't really want to get too into that, but that's what mobile is, and that's what we
There's a
charge. What we
post.
charge.
There's a post right now about somebody who had that issue, and basically what was happening is inside her, the wall was bowing out, and it was because the cold air wasn't escaping out of the tank, I guess, and it just was water mixing with the air, like no room, and so it was
That makes sense. Like my theory was that while the water was bled from the system, it wasn't bled from the hot water heater. And again, I wasn't on site, so
yeah.
I can't really speak if that was done or not. It's not it's an expensive fix, but it's worth it to me to fix. I don't want to trade in and sell my van's paid off, my Ford, and even
Yeah.
though the Ford is the bane of my all existence, I don't want to get rid of it just yet. Because my biggest thing, and we discussed this before, is I don't care what Wagon Tails or Hamby or all these companies do to the back of their trucks. They can make it so these things could give you a happy ending for all I fucking care. I want a self-driving fucking truck. If I'm paying 6 figures for this shit better fucking drive me to work, drive me home, tell me I look pretty, do my eyebrows, and give me a Brazilian wax front and back. Like
I want mine to just clean itself. Why can't I have that feature like an oven?
Yeah, it's just I again, I appreciate the level of innovation, but they just keep on slapping a lipstick on a pig every time. I want one company responsible for the entire thing, and that's what I like about Tesla. Is
I was about to say, you're gonna have to call Elon.
I have emailed Tesla specifically. And I'm like, yo, I'm obviously not trying to. I'm just trying to reach the directors directly to consider work vans, because if there's anybody that can do this and mass produce it, so it's just one person you're dealing with, it's this company.
Can
Yeah,
you guys hear
I
me?
believe that.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
yeah.
I that's what I'm kind of holding off on. I would like to wait. I would like to try to deal with this van until spring. It's low mileage diesel, so like I am gonna get top dollar for it. I've got 22,000 miles on it. It's a 2019, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't get diesels.
Not with Ford because they fucking suck. Here, our show is sponsored in part by Ford. Go fuck yourself. Do you want to get our extended warranty? You better not, because go fuck yourself. Because when you show up at one of our 8,000 locations, unfortunately, there's not even going to be enough text because we all collected your money and told you to go fuck yourself. Class action lawsuit? Shaw, get in line. Please call 1-800-BALLS because we don't care. It's bad. Now, granted, if you're not in California, New York, or New Jersey, Ford is great because the way its diesel exhaust system is designed to clean is it's designed to drive. You have to drive. I'm in New York. I have smart routes. I thought we were supposed to drive less, idle less to clean the environment, but the way they designed it, you have to get on the highway and go 70 miles an hour. There's no part of New York City where you're going 70 anything. Like,
Yeah.
you can't even go 20 miles an hour. So my shit is always fucking gunked up and I have to do manual regens like every couple of months. And you know, I have resourceful mechanics, so I don't have to deal with waiting on Ford to give a shit. I usually use my local yokels because I can trust them. But for anybody else that's not in the tri-state or not in California, these vans, this particular model is beautiful. It's a wonderful, efficient machine, great gas mileage. It's a little bit, your cab is shorter, so I wouldn't recommend it for anybody that's a normal sized human being. It's tight on me. And I'm 5'2", $130. And I have a 28-inch inseam. I sometimes have to sit on a book, and that fucking van cab is tight. It's for anybody with tits. It's just gonna be all tits and wheel. That's what it's gonna be, tits and wheels. We're sponsored by Tits and Wheel. You have a good time, spin it all around. You don't even need your hands. You can just drive with your nipples.
That's what they made. That's going to be the
self-driving with your nipples. Look to my nipples of the future.
You're gonna have tassels that attach.
Yeah, it's so I know that I won't have a problem getting rid of the van. So anytime something goes wrong, I fix it, I replace it, I maintain it. All of our schedules are designed so all three of us can work on 2 trucks if we had to. So if anything were to happen, I'm always kind of thinking plan A, B, and C. But I just know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna buy a Ford, and then fucking Mercedes or Tesla or another company is gonna be like, hey, we designed a new rig. And it drives itself, and I drive a lot, and if I have to do so much all the time where I need my eyeballs and my brain, and I can't just fucking drive and do those things at the same time. So it's like my next van for me personally is probably going to be my last van. So I don't want to fucking buy something and be like, oh, 6 months later, guess what? This van freaking cooks you breakfast, tucks you in, does your taxes, and pets the dog, and drives yourself. So that's why I kind of want to wait.
I had a fun new problem with my truck at the beginning of the year.
Oh,
my truck's
amazing.
This is 2018, but I got it brand new in 2019. It's a mild hybrid, which I didn't know when I bought it. I just bought a 1500. And I noticed a coolant leak last day of New Year's Eve day. Finishing a dog, I was like, oh, there's a little bit of coolant there. So let's get it home. Made sure there was coolant in it. Got home. It's like, I'll wait till after New Year's to contact the mechanic. And I was off that whole weekend anyways. So when finally got a hold of the mechanic, they were like, we're booked. Called my backup mobile mechanic. He came over, and it was the coolant reservoir tank had a crack in it. He's like, no problem. Got my VIN number, called the local department or auto parts, went over there, picked up the part, came back and said, this part doesn't match what's in your truck. What? So he tried to fix it with my permission, like, let's see if we can't JB weld it while we try to figure this out. Didn't work. Several days go by. My other mechanic gets me in, and meanwhile, I've done everything I rented a U-Haul so I could keep working, and figured out why it was different. It's because my truck is a mild hybrid, so the parts under the hood don't match the other 95% of the Silverados out there. So I sent every piece of information I had to my first mechanic. She called 29 different parts places and found out GM no longer is making parts, or they don't have to make parts or choose not to make parts after 5 years. So my only choice was to go to a salvage yard, but it's 3% of all Silverados were my models. So good luck finding that part at a salvage yard. But she found one, the only one in 7 states, and got it chipped and got it fixed. And so yeah, GM is like, hey, go fuck yourself. That's my rant. It took 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks of me being a very angry bird.
Wow.
And it just made me think, what happens to everybody? My truck, it sucked enough, but let's face it, if you buy a brand new Wagon Tails or a Hanvee or I don't know what Mobile Groomer World up there is making, but what if they're using any of these vehicles and then after 5 years they're like, yeah, we're not making parts, so now you have to replace your whole rig because you can't get a coolant tank? What would happen then? It made me very angry. So that's my rant. Fuck you, GM. Go fuck yourself.
You them. Fuck them.
Fuck them all.
It's not just GM though. It's all of them are doing that. I
Well,
did
it's
research because I need a new truck.
because it's a business. It's a business, and they love their reoccurring motherfucking revenue, and it's to the point where it's just like life's too expensive and hard for us to have these types of fucking problems. We buy new to not deal with the problems of the old. The problems of the
Exactly.
old. Listen, my 2002 Mini Cooper. Granted, this is the time where they really started putting chips in everything and making everything annoying and having to require a mechanic. But even let me dial it back. My 1977 VW bus. First gear wasn't working. Second gear was sketchy. We saw a hill. We turned around. Check engine light went on. You went, boom! That shit goes right back off. Fucking, there was no, opening everybody, especially you look at the freaking mammies and the Grammys of that time. Every woman was jacked like this with the power fucking windows and the power fucking steering. It was just madness. So yeah, it just bring us back our old cars that were made of fucking metal.
Right?
Absolutely.
Your crumple zone. Nobody wants a crumple zone.
Mm-hmm.
A Tesla van would be nice. Tesla grooming van.
Mm. I know.
Would you buy a Tesla grooming van, Kim?
I don't know. I don't know. My husband's kind of anti-electric vehicle, so
I was too.
Because I had one. So mine, I had a little van, nothing for grooming. It blows up, and the company that did it, I'm not allowed to say because we're in the middle of a lawsuit with a bunch of other people. It would blow up, and I had to keep it in the backyard or away from property because even was it not plugged in, it could blow up. And it shut down on the freeway, and then did it like it got obsessed and all.
Was
these
it a
flashes.
hybrid or was it 100%? Was it a hybrid or 100%
It was a hybrid.
electric?
It was a hybrid cross, but it was also a plug-in.
Yeah. So I'm not a fan of the cross. I think it should be one or the other.
Yeah.
I don't like the hybrids because that's the stories that I hear. Every single bad Tesla story has that I've been able to find. Even the shit that happened in Chicago. People are like, see, these things can't handle the cold. Tesla's working fine in the cold. I make sure I have enough juice before I go places, and I have a charger at home.
well,
Yeah.
and I think that's the thing. So we have Tesla here also, and they can work in up to a certain. It will just drain. Now I know there's been a problem. Oh, where was it? I think it's here, where we have some electric school. They can't turn the heater on in them because it drains the battery. So there's kinks that need to be. I'm like, okay, some of these kids are freezing their butts off on these butts, but
yeah,
they won't get as much lifespan out of it if they turn the heater on.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's obviously they're still kind of working a lot of kinks out. In terms of what's come out so far, especially from Tesla, I'm very impressed. I'm very happy. I get really upset going from my personal vehicle to my work truck because I'm like, I need my phone. I need my phone. I don't need my phone in my Tesla. I can literally have my phone in the trunk, and it has a giant screen. It's not like CarPlay. I cannot stand fucking CarPlay. I don't know if did everybody have CarPlay? Apple CarPlay?
I have CarPlay.
This shit
No, not me.
has a major problem with consent. It just does what the fuck it wants. If you have headphones in, fuck your headphones. Everything's on speaker. Everybody's gonna hear everything.
Okay, that is true.
If you're you could be listening to something in your house and it plays on the speaker in the car. And if you're doing some shit you shouldn't be doing, your fucking spouse is in the car like,
You're listening to the wrong audiobook. You're going to shock the shit out of the other people at the gas station.
That's funny.
fucking
I bought a new car last year, and so it hooks. I have a Samsung, so I don't do, and it'll hook up. But yeah, if I'm listening to something on my phone, I get in my car, and guess what? That's what we're listening to, and it's nuts that I could get in there not listening to, and remember I was listening to that, and it starts playing it again. Yeah, it picks it up every time. Okay, I got over.
When I go to the mechanic or I drop my car off someplace, I turn the volume all the way down on the radio. Well, first I make sure it's on like K-Rock or something benign. And then I turn the volume all the way down because I'm like, never know what the fuck's going to pick up when my phone decides to start playing. It could be a very inappropriate podcast, a very interesting audiobook, or just some loud music. But either way, I don't need to torture the mechanics who fix my truck.
But you haven't learned that when you're at home and you're in the living room to turn off certain things because my bird picks it up. And then all of a sudden he's laughing like the satanic Joker.
That was a ringtone.
And it was in the middle of the night.
Trust me, I make sure Dobby can't hear half the shit I listen to because we don't need Dobby saying that. Him saying "fuck you, John" is enough.
I know that's all me.
That's so funny.
He does also when my dogs have started just howling when I'm not home. Just like real quick, Kyla just starts howling like a little gremlin. And then the bird will do it, so you get it in surround sound. It's kind of adorable. At least it's a cute howl.
He literally will throw his head back like the dogs. And he doesn't have to do that to make that sound. But he does it because he's seen them do it.
I wonder if he'll pick up the Wookiee mess.
He was freaked out this morning. He was growling at her.
I used to have a Blue Crown Conure, and it would call people.
I still have an African gray parrot. That's
what I have.
My employee has had Andre for 10 years, and he says every single fucked up thing that I've ever said.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Still.
Yes. Dobby says he tells on me. Because here's the other thing. He tells on her, too. He tells on John. So he knows which person says what. So he goes from voice to voice. So we all know who did it. So, yeah. It's pretty messed up when I get told.
Birds are fascinating. Birds are freaking fascinating.
So is that the Haunted Mansion wallpaper? That's what it looks like.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, like, because it looks like there's
like if
tea stains.
Haunted Mansion went on Alice in Wonderland.
I know it comes in other colors. Sure. You can get it.
Yeah. I got it off of Spoonberry.
I love it.
No, I do too. This whole room is like Victorian themed. Like things like really old. You know what I hate about winter in the East is you just pick your nose all the time. You just picking your nose. I literally have caught myself 3 times on this cam picking my nose. And I know when I watch this video later, I'm going to be watching myself pick my nose.
Because everything dries up when you get in the house. Because outside, the minute it gets cold, it starts running. And then you go inside, and now all of a sudden it's crusty. And then, like, it makes everything tight, and you're like this trying to move it. Yeah. I'm sure people see me in my van. Like, is that lady picking her nose? It's like, it's the edge around it. I'm like, oh, sorry, wrong. Where you're just like, no, I'm just trying to get the nastiness off.
Oh, I mean, my nose is running here because the air conditioner's on. Is that the same thing?
Shut up.
Oh,
that's it.
Did you fall?
No, I put my feet up on the table and it made my phone fall out of the thing.
Oh man, I can't wait for it to not be getting dark at 5. It's starting to lighten up.
Oh, it's such a wonderful time.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed last night for us it didn't get dark until 6.
Yeah, it's starting to be not so miserable at 4 p.m. anymore. I love it.
When is daylight savings again? Is it in April or March?
It's coming up. It's March.
Is it?
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Let's see if it's in November.
Maybe it's after Easter.
March 8th.
Okay, I thought it was.
So it's March 8th?
Woo! Yeah, that's early, isn't it?
It seems like it
Feels
is.
early.
Okay.
I think it usually happens before the spring solstice.
I thought it was
and that's
6 months.
Towards the latter part of March, right? Or is spring solstice in April?
That's beyond my knowledge.
I just looked at all this crap. I clearly am not capable of because I'm trying to. I was I'm trying to do a little pre-booking because of time I'll be taking for my daughter. And so I was just like, okay, I don't mind working when we have daylight and it's not freezing cold. The minute it's dark at 4, well, 5, like nope, and it's cold, especially I'm like nope, it's cold. And people can, Christine, is that your cat?
Yeah. He's kneading my face because I'm massaging his back foot. He's
Your
purring.
cat keeps putting his paws up by your mouth, like be quiet. Just
Yeah. No, he's kneading my face. He gives me face
Oh,
massages.
look, your cat muted you.
Oh no.
Kylo, don't face rape me. I'm on camera, Kylo.
These
Still
needy
can't hear you.
animals.
Can you guys hear me now?
No. Oh wait, yes.
You guys and your needy animals. Here's my needy.
All my needy animals want nothing to do with me right now. I am apologizing that I need to tinker on my phone for a minute. 223. Westminster is this week, and I'm going on Tuesday.
Are you?
Ew.
Good for you.
Yeah.
We got a couple groomer friends.
I got a couple friends that are competing, and I used to go like every single day and watch the competition and everything. I don't have the bandwidth for the whole thing. I go on I go on Garden Day, and that be that. So
I've never
my
been
friend,
to Westminster. That is a bucket list.
What's that?
I've never
I
been to
call it
Westminster.
I don't like to go on the prelims anymore.
Sometimes being an administrator is not worth it.
It has its.
Good thing there's a few of us, because otherwise I'd just throw my phone out and be like, fuck off Facebook, fuck off MGZ.
It's, I have days where I just don't even check into it. I'm like, I'll look at you guys maybe in the night or whatever. Or I might look in the morning, not look the rest of the day. Sometimes you just got to have the break from it.
I'll check the group usually before work, and if I'm not too tired after, like dinner, like at night when I'm done with shit.
If I take a break during the daytime, or I'm like, all right, I'm going to sit and eat my lunch, I might look in there.
Okay. Do it into the phone, Kylo. He won't do it. Poor dog. He's getting groomed on Thursday, not by me. He's going to Chris's shop.
I was about to say, I almost would say, Chris, what are you going to do to him?
I'm not doing anything. I'm having someone I'm teaching to groom.
You got someone new?
It's actually one of my employees.
Oh.
Me having somebody else groom my dog. She can do color on him if she wants to. Do you want more color, Kylo?
Do you want blue?
Sometimes I always tell my husband, I'm going to call one of the other groomers to groom. He's like,
Oh yeah, can Splat come?
Yeah.
Splat get here. Splat would probably try to. Splat would run around my backyard trying to eat the squirrels.
Mia in too.
Splat and Kylo love coming to the shop.
And there I go again.
When we are on our way here, and a second I turn into the parking lot, they get so excited. He starts whining like a lunatic. Splat starts jumping around.
That's funny. They know it.
Binks. Oh yeah, and that cat you were watching attack Chris is related to my crazy cat at home.
Oh,
who's now beating the shit out of my poor dogs when they're trying to eat.
Oh,
my animals. I always have the most fun animals.
I don't know how it is you manage to.
So I have often wondered if quirky animals are just drawn to me, or if my quirkiness brings out their inner quirk. Probably.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing, 3, 2, 4.
5, 6,
6, 7.
Okay,
that's what all the kids are saying now, right? 6,
yes.
7.
Oh God, my husband started. It was like mocking him and doing that. I'm like, what is this 6, 7? And but even my kids are like, I was like, oh, this is even beyond. You guys are getting too old for this stuff.
That's always a fun age when you realize you don't understand the fucking slang.
Yeah, like my daughter in particular, she's 25, so she's like, even me.
Fucking kids. Taylor told me she's going to another rave.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
You were nervous about the last one she went to.
Yeah.
Where's Laura?
This one, she called it something Beyond Wonderland or something like that, and I was like, okay, just remember, don't do drugs, or just test them for fentanyl first, and have Narcan nearby. Oh no, Kylo, you're dead. What happened? We lost Kylo.
So, yeah. Ticketmaster sucks, man. This site absolutely sucks.
What site? Who did it? I didn't do it.
I'm forced closing out of it. I'm so sorry that I'm even dealing with this while I'm on the phone with you guys. It's just like my friend was just like, can you do it for me? I'll Venmo you immediately. And I wish I would have known that like at the time, because every second that you wait, you're losing and the section's gone. Yeah.
Oh, I hate when that happens. That happened when I was buying Marilyn Manson tickets a couple weeks ago. But I got the ticket.
This. All right. I think there's only one. There's only one ticket left in this section. All right. That's it. That's it. No takesy backsies.
Shit.
Did you work? It gives me a different it gives me a different ticket every single time. This is so dumb.
See, that's the shit that pissed me off. Like, never mind. I just out of principle now going.
Right. I'm on strike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole row is gone now.
I'm glad I could be here to hold you, Kylo. Were
Oh
you
my
not
God, he
comfortable
looks
in your
cute.
bed?
He's like, I'm glad you're here to do your job, which is
I'm a precious little baby.
Mhm.
Oh, rockabye Kylo in the treetop. Kylo, wake up, Dink. He's such a dick. He's like, I'm awake. He's just watching the phone. He's like, I'm watching the podcast, Mom. Fuck off. I'm your #1 fan. Oh no, we lost him.
From this point until after that baby, I
Oh,
may
this
or
is
may
like
not be
this
how
is
much
what-
I'll be.
I've just been here with my dog who's pretending to be unconscious, holding him in a very uncomfortable position for my arm.
That's fun. But yeah, now I hear everybody. It was just super weird. No.
Can I move you some? Wait, it's not okay. Is that better? Apparently he likes to be upside down.
Yeah, I also like to be upside down.
Maybe he's getting the blood rush to his head. He's like, yes, bitch.
I'm bad at these things. I truly am. I'm the kind of person that books a flight like 3 days before I go.
I finally got my room for Vegas.
Yeah.
But I figured 3 months out's not bad. And the only reason I did it 3 months out is because it's the venue that's right next, or the hotel that's right next to where the festival's at. So it's like, yeah, I probably don't want to wait till last minute.
I know. I'm terrible with these things.
But I'm going to take my dogs to Vegas with me when I go for the festival. And I'm going to die on the side of Kylo here. I'm going to take Corn's logo and put it on sticky back foam. And he's going to have Corn all down the side of him. And then Splat's going to have System of a Down. And Kylo might have the upside down double cross for Marilyn Manson.
That's awesome.
You want to just pull up a chair and hang out with me? We're having tech issues over here. Don't know what's causing
No,
it.
it happens. It absolutely happens. Did Kim have to bounce?
Yeah, Kim had to go. Her daughter is getting close to the end of her pregnancy. Do it. Yeah. Chris is just going to join me on my phone for now.
Guys, no.
He's in. Hello. Hi, Splat. You want up here too? Come here, Splat. Oh, no. You shouldn't want me.
There we go. All right. All children have been attended.
Awesome.
Oh, she wants up because my food's right there.
I want that wallpaper really bad. I'm fixated on it.
It's really freaking awesome.
I'm like fixated on it.
Trust me.
It would have looked great here during Halloween because we had the Haunted Mansion, but dog themed Haunted Mansion going on in the shop. That wallpaper would have just brought it all home. Hey, stop.
She said, there's pictures of food on Mom's tablet now. No. Okay.
She's trying to eat your napkin.
This is why I don't let you up. You're a naughty terrier. No. Are you going to try Wookiee on?
I want to try Wookiee on.
Very weird feeling.
How do you use it?
Oh my God, I love it.
Oh, I was eating with it on earlier.
Oh, that was hysterical.
Hold the baby.
All right, you need it?
I'm going to have to grab food. Hold on.
Don't you drink out of it?
I
too.
have to get that mask. I truly do.
I had the Darth Vader one. I just don't know what I did with it. And Yoda. I had Yoda too, I think.
This is so weird. I never like being tasked with dealing with these things. I got the extra ticket. It's there. But it's just I don't see it. Like I don't have a digital copy of it.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I gotta stop giving this mental space. You know how there's just some people cannot handle going online and buying things themselves.
Yes.
It's
I
not,
know
and this
exactly
is
who that is.
yes, I'm actually one of those people. But I'm not all the time that person. But in this moment, I'm being made to be that person.
Then he's like worried about her. She wants to eat what she's eating.
That's funny.
My dogs are broken. I'm sorry.
He's like, she has food.
She has Jersey Mike's. Remember, he used to not eat people food.
Yeah.
And then in the last year, he's gone from that to being the worst beggar I've ever had.
Well, this isn't mine.
Nice phone, mind if I borrow it?
Look at my stand.
I have two of them. He's
I
like,
love it. My
"Mom."
dogs, none of my dogs have any chill.
He did. I mean, he was sleeping upside down a minute ago, and then I dared to eat a bite of a turkey sandwich. Oh, you missed fun talk earlier, Laura. We were talking. Apparently, Kim's quite the homesteader over there, making her own bread, butter, buttermilk.
And I got a new sourdough kit, and John got a new bread machine. And now I'm going to be making butter, and I have a new angle for me to get goats.
Man, once you go down, I feel like chickens are a gateway drug to homesteading. That and sourdough. It truly is. It starts with sourdough, then it's chickens, and
Then
it's
it's
just,
gardening.
yeah.
Which I already used to be a gardener, just not in the last couple of years. It's been way too hot.
You get your indoor thing fixed again.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
iHarvest. I have an iHarvest that's a wall hydroponic thing. And it's really cool when it's working, but it had stopped working.
The water pump.
And then so John got it working, except for we can't get the pods for it.
Mm.
So he's supposedly get me the pods so I can start gardening inside again because it gets too hot.
Not gonna lie, that thing just makes me think of COVID because it was during the pandemic.
Yes, and I was
anytime I think of gardening indoors, I think of COVID.
Yeah, I was growing some serious plants though there for a while.
I had a really weak season this year. I had a super weak season this year. I wasn't happy with it. My tomato, because we had such a late season, it was like August, and I was harvesting tomatoes. Most of them just became bird food because they were green.
Yeah.
Cucumbers, always, that's the one that always shows up. Trying to think what else. This is our third year of trying to have the great blueberry harvest, and blueberries are hard. People you don't think they're hard, but they are hard. It's like the birds fucking know the second they're ready. Like,
yes.
I'll see them and they're all red, and they're like red, so they're not ready yet. Then I'll be like, cool, these will be ready tomorrow morning like early afternoon. Because the sun needs to bake on them for a little bit. And the fucking birds, they know that exact millisecond of when they're ripe, and they'll pick an entire tree clean, like in moments. So, I have 57 blueberry trees that I planted 3 years ago. And the first year you're supposed to pick all the flowers off, and you're not expected to get anything. And then the second year the birds got most of them, and third year the birds definitely got most of them. You know, the saying is, you plant a tree whose shade you'll never get to sit under. Yeah, it's plant a blueberry tree that, you know.
I don't know if this will work for that, but I know when we were back east, and my mom actually took this tip out here for her tomatoes. She used to go get red Christmas balls and hang them on the top of the tomato cage because the birds would eat them. I wonder if you got small blue berry Christmas ornaments and put them in there, if that would help keep some of your harvest. Probably not, but it's worth a try.
Yeah.
Because what happens is they hit the fake ones and they're like, this is bullshit, and they're supposed to fly away. At least that's the theory.
Yeah. I'm willing to try anything at this point because, yeah, it's like the one crop I'm really struggling with is fruit. Fruit is hard. Figs, no problem.
Also, jingle bells. She used to put jingle bells on her plants, so when the birds landed and stuff, it would jingle and would scare them away.
It's not you. You need a splat out there. Are you volunteering, Splat? Apparently.
Splat's like, I'll take care of your garden for you.
She probably eat the blueberries.
Oriole used to eat all the tomatoes. Well, all the ones she could reach. Everything below, and which was great, made all the top tomatoes get real big and juicy. She was a great tomato farmer.
Kylo shredded the last of the toilet paper roll. I was trying not to be rude, but you guys were talking, and I was just laughing because he was going to town playing with the toilet paper roll.
I'm telling you, it brings great enjoyment. So my older cat, not the black one that you guys saw, but the older cat, she's like 15 or whatever, and the only enjoyment she has in life is to sleep and then go kill the toilet paper rolls. So my employees will put a stack aside for her, and when it happens, when the last person's going to leave, she runs, kills a toilet paper roll, and comes to go and meow and let everybody know about her kill, and she goes and brings them all up front. This is a thing. So Kylo evidently found one of her toilet paper rolls and
just randomly and started shredding it and playing with it and not letting Splat get near it.
toilet paper rolls are the bomb for
Splat tried to
toys.
eat the old toilet paper.
My bird loves toilet paper rolls. Stop spending so much money on fancy toys. Just get toilet paper rolls.
And rocks. Because my dogs dig up rocks in the backyard and they chase them around like little psychos.
Need to get them a ball? You just get them rock.
No, but you have to show them where to dig in the backyard to get the rocks.
No, they just, when I'm back there, they show me where they are.
Yeah, if you want to distract them, you just go up and scratch your toe on the ground and they'll find a rock and dig it up.
Huh, Kylo.
My dogs are broken.
They're not. They're cute.
I can't garden, but I can grow some mushrooms.
Yes, you can. Listen, mushroom. You know what was really beautiful? My friend that passed away, they when they buried a tree, they sprinkled silo
Was psilocybin?
yes, all in the tree that was planted at his headstone. And so it was like literally psilocybin from all over the country got buried into the ground there, and I thought that was
That's
pretty
cool.
neat.
That's a cool thing to do.
That is kind of cool. That's different. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
I've heard of other things growing there. That's neat.
Yeah, I thought that was neat.
I have new ones I'm trying to grow right now. One
Nice.
is a tidal wave ape cross, which I'm excited for because that should be a
This
lot.
is your science project?
My science project for research purposes only. That's what it says on the syringe. And then another one called Gorilla Wizard. Shit, what's the other one? Full Moon Party. I have no idea what's going to happen, but I just. And what the fuck do you want, Splat?
I hate
Don't-
the updates that they've done to email. Does anybody like really struggle to get your email?
Mine keeps getting kicked out and I have to keep re-signing in. It's really stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm running out of space.
Oh, yeah, that's dumb.
That's new.
Have you dealt with any? Are you on TikTok, Laura?
Yeah. I'm not really liked on TikTok. I post things like 3 people like my stuff. No one likes me on TikTok.
All right.
I have like 100 followers.
Have you dealt with the update from it transferring over to the US and the outage that they had?
So like I sucked before then. So like I again, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Facebook, people like me. I mean, like granted, also like YouTube is something that's been really new that I've been playing with. Instagram. I mean, I don't know. It's specifically TikTok. Just if I post something like thought-provoking, beautiful, moving, no one's gonna engage with it. Like maybe 2 people.
Really?
Yeah. And it really, if I don't know if it's content, I've actually like discussed this with my with my bot, asking like, hey, how come like, I don't know, like I get a lot of engagement on Facebook, no problem. But when it comes to specifically TikTok, the same stuff that I post over just does not do it. Doesn't track. And it just says like, hey, like that's
What's
people.
your page's name?
See, there is. Make sure I didn't like get all depressing and delete it. Yeah, so I've got City Slicker Farms, and I did have like a business one, like a hair of the dog one. But yeah, City Slicker Farms. And
Okay,
it
I'm gonna
really
look it
doesn't
up.
it doesn't really have a lot of identity. Like sometimes it's pet shit, sometimes it's gym shit. Like I
That's
felt
part of the
like
problem.
really I need to have an identity.
So here's the thing: you can be all over the place, and that's fine. Your stuff isn't going to get pushed out. The algorithm likes a niche because they don't. If you're all over the place, they don't know who to send your stuff to. If you condense your niche down, then and you stay consistent, like posting a couple 1 to 3 videos or whatever a day, and it could be 7-second videos. That's actually preferred right now. And you do it and you stay SEO. So you have your hook, your caption, your description of your video, and your hashtags, and only do 3 hashtags, matching all your keywords in your video as well as in your description. Then it's going to get pushed out if you stay consistent. But you're going to have to so your City Slicker Farms, what is that about?
So City Slicker Farms, I mean, just like, hold on, why can't I access it? I felt like my work was like stealing my identity because I was sick of just having a page with just nothing but dog groomers, and I couldn't post anything other than dog grooming content. and then my clients would get on it, and then I'd have to worry about which audience I was catering to. So like I created City Slicker Farms as a traveling pet stylist, homesteader, herbalist, forager, hunter, yogi, and free thinker. And that's literally what it is.
Okay. So you can condense that and refine it a little bit, and then keep your posts about that niche. So like for me, it started off being me being a dog groomer and stuff, but since I broke my back and I'm not actually doing the grooming anymore, I'm just doing the behind the scenes stuff. It kind of evolved since I was posting some Gen X stuff and some tips that were working for me growing on the page. I'm still a small creator. I'm at like 6,700, about to be 68. But
That's
each
awesome,
day
though.
I'm growing each day, and I've only been doing this for like 5-6 months, where I've been like hardcore at it. But once I stayed true to what TikTok was pushing and refined my niche, so now I'm Gen X and tips and tricks.
Yeah.
Then I'm getting pushed every day, and my algorithm. So I'm doing this 30-day views thing. So I'm not paying attention what the individual videos are doing. I'm paying attention to the algorithm as a whole. So it's now pushing my stuff to the For You page. It's now pushing my stuff to the other algorithms. So, and this just started happening where I'm starting to get it now. My videos, most of them are low like everybody else's, but overall I'm doing better. You just kind of have to stick with your niche and be consistent with it.
Yeah.
And do it like for 7 days. So right now is the best time to go and reset your account because it's the first. So tonight I would post 3 videos, and I would keep it within theme. Hey, happy February. This is a new month. Let's see what's going on in City Farms. And each day just keep mentioning it's February 2026 because they like the dates. They like all that. Make sure you're posting to stories. You could post little memes on stories, but I would post every day on stories because that's getting pushed to new viewers.
So much work.
The other, no, it's easy once you get going.
No, it's not. Well, because it's not just one platform. You then have to go on Instagram.
So
and
it's
Facebook
just so hard. And that's just the one thing that's so hard is I do a lot of different things. So like what I share is a lot of different things.
Do you have your Instagram and your Facebook account joined so that when you do your Instagram, it will post it to your page on Facebook?
Yeah.
Then you just do one. I don't have it for TikTok, but evidently you can. But on Instagram and Facebook, I've kind of weaned back because I was getting more negativity until this week. Like on TikTok, I barely ever saw any negative. This week, though, however, when it became a U.S. company, I've gotten 3 trolls on there, and in one day, and it was like that would happen in the whole 6 months. I've had 3 trolls.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'll definitely look into it. I'll definitely look into it because like I said, I've always been able to figure out all social media. When Twitter came out, when Facebook came out, when Instagram came out, and with TikTok, I'm like, I can't figure this out. I absolutely can't figure it out. Sometimes I'll make something and like, boom, 10,000 times it's fucking viewed and it's interacted with. But then for the most part, like, I don't know, do I just make a million different TikToks? So this one's for music, this one's for art. This, it just seems really really annoying to have to structure something that way,
So I have I do a bunch of 7 seconds. I try to keep all the videos under 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And they're about the content that like the tips and tricks, because I try something new pretty much every day and staying consistent. And I'm just basically recording that history. But you can use it for whatever niche you're doing. You just do a couple videos, but you can do a text video too. That's super easy. You can post it to your page and your stories. And so you're getting your followers are seeing your page. The new people are seeing it from stories.
Okay. That makes sense.
And on stories, I like to do a little 7-second. Basically, I go, "Hi, I'm Christine. I'm Gen X, and I have tips and tricks. And you're welcome to my page." And then I put that on stories, so they have a glimpse of what.
You can create something for your other platforms. You download the video to create it in other platforms, but your actual page stays structured to the niche.
Yes. So the great thing about stories is I could put something that's not related necessarily to niche. It's not going to affect it as much. It might draw people in.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's I'm having fun with it. I'm surprised I'm doing well on TikTok
No,
because Facebook.
literally every single person I know, even like my friend's 89-year-old Nani has fucking like quite literally like almost 1 million followers, subscribers. Like she makes money from this, and I'm just like, wow, I
Yes.
suck at this. I don't know why. And I appreciate your feedback. I'm gonna definitely try it out because yeah, I have like 100 followers. Like, and they're people that know me, and they're like, oh, why are you doing this? Why isn't this a dog grooming thing? I'm like, I want to do something different, and it just I think that makes sense that it's just the algorithm won't pick it up because it has no direction. But that's pretty much me. Is
Well, that is generally my brain. That is generally me. So if you go and look at my page from before and see how it has evolved, that is generally me. I just had somebody I've been doing. There's a TikTok coach that
yeah.
I've been watching, and it's free to go and watch her and stuff on her lives. And she's kind of taken a big group of us underneath her wing, and it's like, this is what you do. She'll tell you how it is, and she told me, she goes, "You're all over the place. We love you. We love all your content, but the algorithm doesn't understand you, so it's not going to push you out."
That makes sense.
And then when I reeled everything in fact, today she went, "You're doing really good. You started listening. You've got everything
Yeah.
dialed in, and look at you're growing."
Yeah.
So you want to take over the podcast TikTok page then? That's what I was hearing. Wasn't that what you were hearing, Laura?
That's what I was hearing. That's what I was hearing.
I just walked myself into that.
Yeah, no, listen, it makes complete and total sense. It's just it's even just the way my brain operates. Like I may just like there's no part of my life that's one thing. I paint, I sing, I dance, I draw, I fucking write poetry, I do comedy. I produce music, I draw stuff, I tinker with computers, I
I'm that way
groom
too.
dogs, I fucking make soap, I freaking bake bread, and I like
How many projects
sharing
do
all
I have
these
going on?
things. What's that?
Yeah, I asked her, how many projects do I have going on at one given time? I'm an artist too. I'm creative. I'm a crafter. I've got
figure out if you can make my stencils for my dog's band logos.
yeah, I got to find the video for that. Oh, that remind me because I was going to do that. Remind me because I'm doing it tomorrow because he's got a new laser coming for the laser. We got to upgrade it laser.
He's gonna make me some custom creative stencils for the dogs.
So I had the small little X tool, and then John got me the bigger one. So John says he got it for me, but what he really did is he got it for me to make him stuff. So we for all the shop decorations, because believe it or not, I love to decorate, but my husband's a bigger decorator than I am.
Yes.
And so he'll give me an idea, and I just run with it. So
Yeah.
So I've been making these heart-shaped with dogs cutouts out of wood to hang from our ceiling at our shop for Valentine's Day. He is so.
All right, we'll pause the conversation here. It'll continue next week. Please give us a follow on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Pet Zone Podcast. Have a crazy customer story, confession, or just something else you'd like to share with the show? Please feel free to email us at info@petzonepodcast.com. Don't be shy. We can keep you anonymous if you like. Also, if you're a professional pet groomer, please feel free to check out the Facebook group, Mobile Groomer Zone. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review the show on any podcast platform you're listening on, and share it with a friend. Until next time.